Galanza, and Atienza as their libero. Meanwhile, for Viray, Romero, Bertolano, De La Cruz, and Janelle Delerio. So that is missing Trisha Tubu, but still hoping to put up a fight tonight.
Actually, a really big hole offensively here for the Foxies. The reason why other players really need to step up big offensively.
Which is why for this game, as Creamline gets their first point. Negrito with that serve. A bit too long for Kyle, which gives the first point for the Foxies. Galanza with that serve. Romero with a set to De La Cruz. Picked up by the Cool Smashers. Delerio with a save. The 1-2 does not work. It's back with the black shirts. And Bertolano, her attack popped up. Pons off the block, get a point.
A good rally there for both teams.
And Galanza will continue to serve. That drops right in. Service ace from Gemma Galanza, and a chance for us to send this to Alexis Tinsay. Alexis?
And she shared to me how her journey back from shoulder surgery last November has been all about patience. As a fierce competitor for the Cool Smashers, backed with activations followed by therapy pa din, then straight into ball training. It's great to see her back in action together and locked in for Creamline. What can you say about the power of the middles of Creamline now? Ayel and Dip, back to set one.
Thank you, Alexis, for that.
This confidence, and that's one department they have improved tremendously, this confidence.
Cruz had to do a double take. Pons waved off as it hit the antenna.
The miscues, the errors they need to avoid.
Right. It's those little things that will count. Tug up by Atienza. Back to the other side. Tagsip. Tots was there. 1-2 for Kyle. Straight to Caitlin. Chance for the white shirts to regroup. Pons on the tip. And a donut hole on the side of the Foxies.
No, and the Creamline Cool Smashers just playing with so much speed right now. And the Foxies really taking advantage of the errors here coming from the Cool Smashers.
Pons, again, Bertolano. That set misjudged. And Pons will...
This confidence still.
Trying to put a dent on that record. We start off after this technical timeout with a service ace.
Farm Fresh Foxies out of system here, challenging their first ball.
Better first ball this time from De La Cruz. Viray powers it. A cross-court hit.
And this is why they would want to stabilize their passing.
So no lefty opposite in Tubu, but still a lefty
right.
opposite in Viray. PVL. Check at the net.
Ooh.
Another one, and she won't be denied this time.
And we talked about the connection of Negrito and De Leon.
It's 10-6. Tagsip. That's a point.
Great activation there from the...
Panaga. That's saved by Louis Romero. Back with the Cool Smashers. Galanza covered by Pons. Negrito goes back to Gemma. Kept alive. Bertolano with the adjustment. They go pipe this time. De La Cruz able to get a touch. Caitlin couldn't get there on time, and a point for Creamline.
Oh, but what an effort there on the defense for the Foxies. But again, for the Cool Smashers, they have a lot of options.
Was done well, by the way.
Right.
At least in the early goings of this game. Easy dump from Riza Cruz. Viray continues to serve 9-11. Negrito pushed by Tots. Bertolano is shut down by Pangs Panaga.
The blockers well established that time. Carlos and Panaga ready for that attack.
Broken play. Kyle goes to Carlos. Cross court. It is
system, it's usually Trisha Tubo they go to, but right now another player really needs to step up.
That one picked up by Galanza. Carlos Delerio with a pickup. They go back row to Jolina, who tried to place that shot. And it's going to be an easy pickup here. Oh, they've been going to that play to Cruz. Romero once more to Riza. Read again by the Cool Smashers. Defense on point for Creamline. Their turn to attack, and they will score.
What a defense there from the Cool Smashers, from their floor defense and their net defense. Everything was just working for them. So for the Foxies, they really have to be smart with their offense.
That's, I think, 3:1 ratio of attacks, and Creamline got it on the first. And another defensive stop by Panaga for the Foxies. Coach Benson looking for a change, a spark off the bench. She gets that first ball. Checked by Pons. They go now to Rad. Galanza able to put it up. Carlos. Atienza back to Tots. And she scores that one. Biggest lead of the game so far. Gonzalez is now the setter. They go to Bacchus on that sharp hit.
Double sub here for the Foxies.
So despite the reports of her with that injury, she enters the game for the Foxies, and I guess they are forced to try. Her team down by 6, but not too late to make a run here in set number 1. Carlos. Again, Bertolano got a touch, but no second ball for the Foxies.
They have been reading the offense of the Cool Smashers, getting those first touch, but it's usually
in that instance, Bertolano got a touch, but nobody home for that second ball. This time, Gonzalez sets it up to De La Cruz, and it drops. From Trisha Tubu, who's back on the bench. Starters back on the floor. Viray and Romero. Let's see what they do here. This time they go to Galanza on a down the line. So open on that spot.
Exactly. You just knew that Galanza knew that spot was open for a point for her there.
The subs, it's Negrito back as the setter. Viray on the drop. Atienza with a pickup. Gemma again. And she puts Creamline at set point.
Oh, that hole has been a big problem here in that floor defense of the Foxies. Let's take a second look.
Louis goes to Bertolano. Saved by Atienza. Able to slow that ball down. They try Viray this time. Caitlin again, second. And door is shut. Huge block to end set number 1 with passes. And on Filipinas Live, Dip Dipianco with Ayel Estraniero calling this match. Alexis Tinsay will give us the reports at the sidelines. Galanza. That is off the block and out. So they're on the board. It's 2-1. Valdez! What a hit!
Playing cohesively, playing with chemistry. And the Foxies definitely will get on that level as they train together for more years.
Valdez. Back with the white shirts. Negrito goes back to Eliza, changing the attack. Abeliana covers her own. Negrito goes to PVL on that hammer. This spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin' Pasalubong ng Bayan.
When Negrito, that BDL can be that next scoring machine for the Cool Smashers.
Ooh. Miscue there. BDL again! Back-to-back solid hits from Bea De Leon.
And what makes it difficult is that
It's 1 point, but the impact of that
right.
hit. Galanza popped up by Delerio. Viray. That is a point. A smart play from Caitlin Viray. They were anticipating a strong hit there. Galanza, Bertolano. It's back with the Foxies. Viray this time with a strong hit and a bit of a stare down.
Right. She knew she was gonna get that point. That was.
It's Louis Romero on deck to serve. Carlos off speed. Oh, nice dive by Viray. High free ball. Valdez wanted to get the first ball. Galanza scores off the block. So point awarded to the Cool Smashers. They're now up by 3 here in set number 2. Viray. That is denied by Gemma Galanza. De La Cruz. Negrito sets up Valdez from the back. It will be Delerio setting up Viray. But there was a touch. So far with 4 points. Panaga on the runner. Janela with a pickup. And Turing converts. Eight to 10 is the score. Oh, Negrito. And you can sense that Farm Fresh has gained confidence in this set. Able to stop plays like that. That was De Jesus with the first ball. Galanza is blocked.
But definitely defending.
So 4 attack points and 1 block now for Viray. And a service ace. Yung mga atake nung first set na hindi nila nababasa na, this time they're able to extend the rallies. Carlos. That is still stays with Creamline after that Farm Fresh run. Viray. Viray, though, has found her mark here in set 2.
Exactly. Found her personal momentum here.
14 to 13 is the score. Bertolano, that was picked up. Saved by Panaga. Carlos is blocked.
Some confidence booster there.
And another deadlock here. And the lead now with the Foxies. Or in the entire game, actually. Bea De Leon quickly. Romero. Oh, that was read perfectly by Elisa Valdez. Riza Cruz tasked to serve here. They go to De Leon. And that one has been efficient.
Negrito to set up BDL.
Tubu. Negrito got a hand on it. Galanza waits for the ball. This is going to be a free ball. Negrito goes to Galanza. Again, aiming for that target down the line.
In the end stretch of this set.
Yep, alam ng ni Coach Benson yun. And just like that, as you were mentioning it, Ayel, some breathing room here.
Right.
With a 3-point advantage. Oh, and Gonzalez couldn't time that one. That was hard. Fielded back in. And they're able to get a good first ball. Abellana. Atienza. That trickles to the side of Farm Fresh. Pierre. Carlos was there. Galanza. Delerio with a save. They go to Caitlin. Negrito will set up Carlos. Oh, nice save from Viray, but look at Kyle go.
Kyle Negrito
They
play.
couldn't stop this bleeding. 5 straight points for the Cool Smashers. Who are now 4 points away from taking a 2-set lead. Galanza. Coverage for Atienza. Gemma again.
Too sharp, too strong this time for Gemma Galanza. Successful challenge on the service error coming from the Cool Smashers.
Down by 5 are the Foxies. Galanza. That's in off the block. Oh, Abellana breaking the block.
Powering through the tall blockers of the Cool Smashers and the Panaga and Bernardo.
Out of UST, serving 19-23. Oh, Negrito finding the opening.
A quick side out there for the Cool Smashers.
Creamline at set point. Over received. Chance here for them to close set number 2, and Galanza takes care of it. And we thank you once again, all our viewers on One Sports, on One Sports Plus, and on Pilipinas Live. Dip Dipianco still with Ayel Estranero covering this match. Alexis Tinsay will give us another update in just a bit as we resume play. Carlos. Tots. Cruz had to adjust. Negrito back sets to Galanza. Abellana will try and score. Pumapalag eh, no? Yung rookie, she had that nice hit also in set number 2.
Right.
Breaking the block, this time a cleaner hit. Carlos.
The advantage offensively, always creating holes in that blocking of the Foxies.
Yeah, and we haven't, also just to mention, we haven't seen, as point goes to the Foxies, we haven't seen Bernadette Bon since Panaga, who's serving, has 5 points. There are 3 others in the team with 5 points. That one is a point for Bertolano as we go to Alexis Tinsay for this report. Alexis?
Flawless, almost robotic. Yan din ang kala ni Gemma Galanza. Their system is so consistent that sometimes she trusts her teammates so much, mindlessly niyang napapasa ang bola sa kung sinong teammate, forgetting that at the end of the day, they're all human. Meron ding off games. Some have in-game pain. It's all about communicating. Gemma is reminded to check in on her teammates and herself. As Ella Desus pointed out, unforced errors creep in when they feel the pressure.
No, there are things that we still work on and tweak every game. And it shows that they keep on improving and still adjusting those little things.
And I think that what's make them really challenge them in the start of this set.
Well, they are now up by 3 points. But that one drops. Another one for...
To make a run in the end of the second set.
Viray. Negrito goes back row to Valdez. Abellana with a save. Bertolano covers her own attack. That was Valdez. And Tots putting effort. Back with the black shirts. Oh, Bertolano puts it away.
The Foxies is on the roll right now. Combination plays has been working for them. Bertolano right in the middle, avoiding the hands of BDL.
And it's De Leon once again to serve. Pierre to Valdez, straight to her. Galanza is blocked, set back by Tagsip. Next game, sabi ko. Parang nasasakto na si Jack parati na pag piniplay yung...
On cue.
Nasa jacket ng DJ. Viray. A bit flat on that, but Negrito goes to Galanza. Ball into the stands. Fans sa Phil Sports Arena. Oh, Bertolano with the adjustment midair. Valdez also. I can do that too. 9-10. That's inside for Lori Bernardo with a service ace.
Floater there coming from Lori Bernardo.
Sige, noted yan. Gagawin ko yun. Pero hindi ako nag-aalam. Sigurado ako. Bertolano. Bertolano. Powers it through. 3 service errors for Creamline, 4 service errors for Farm Fresh, all in this set. Bernardo, naabangan. Romero looks at the options, goes to Cruz, who will behind the Farm Fresh Foxies, who are looking to extend this match. But not so fast, says Lori Bernardo. Oh, that drops for Kyle Negrito with a help from the net. Reached that ball. Remember, it was this scoreline,
Right.
16-all, where Creamline scored 6 straight. Shoot set to Galanza. Here comes Carlos. Back set, Viray. It's a point. Gonzalez trying to fool the defense of Creamline, but to no avail. Tubu dug up by Negrito. Here comes Valdez. Oh, Tubu breaks the block for her first point, and what a time for it to come. Short serve there for Abellana. Here comes Carlos. Gonzalez couldn't control and lead. Is back with the Cool Smashers.
The Cool Smashers have a good front row lineup, especially for blocking.
Gonzalez will send it to Tubu. And they connect.
And again, Creamline is always so good in their end game. Ooh.
Oh, Bertolano flying and hitting. Valdez back with Creamline. Oh, Viray scoring that much needed point to tie this game up at 21-all. This is a team that hasn't won against Creamline in 4 tries. This is their 5th face-off. And let's see what they can do here. Negrito goes to Valdez. And Eliza Valdez scores another tied ball game at 22-all. Already here in the 3rd set. Crucial point here. Up for grabs. Viray. Negrito chooses Galanza. Atienza was there. Kyle goes back to Gemma. And down the line it goes for Gemma Galanza. But I did not mean that. So we are tied at 23-all. Negrito goes to Gemma again. It falls, it drops. The main reason for that is, again, the ball going short.
Right.
Joust won by Negrito against Abellana. Negrito will serve. Romero sets up Viray. It's good. Valdez picks it up. Negrito goes to Carlos. Atienza for the coverage. Tots again. Bertolano with a save. Viray once more. And it's off the block. And out. Farm Fresh.
For the Foxies.
And Caitlin Viray has embraced the opportunity here in this game to step up and play big.
I agree.
And a chance for them here. Abellana. Valdez says mine. Negrito back sets to Galanza. Cross-court hit. For her 14th point of the match and serving right now, and it's in! It's in! A service ace for Gemma Galanza to finish off